International students are the newest group that are under attack by the Trump administration. So if you're an international student or you know someone who's an international student, please send them this video so I can explain what is going on and what they can do about it. All right, quick recap. So in the last few days, hundreds of international students had their F1 visas revoked for seemingly no reason. Now, if you're an international student and you don't know why your visa was revoked, please reach out to your designated school official, your DSO, and ask them for the reason, and they'll send a SEVIS termination reason email. All of this happened shortly after Marco Rubio said on March 28th, 2025, that 300 students were going to get their visas revoked, but it ended up being far more than 300 students. And as you can imagine, there are a wide variety of reasons as to why the visas are being terminated, or at least different reasons being given. For some people, it's because they participated in pro-humanitarian causes or protests. Some are being told that they did not maintain their status, which is super vague. And there isn't enough information about this just yet, but it seems like if you had a driving ticket or any sort of instance where that's criminally related, where you yourself were arrested and fingerprinted, even if you were the victim, it seems like even folks in that situation are also having their visas revoked. So all of this is clearly a widespread and coordinated effort by the State Department, led by little Marco Rubio, to revoke the visas of a ton of people. Now, is this something that the State Department can do? Well, unfortunately, they already did it, so yeah. But is it something that is legal? Well, there are going to be groups that are suing. In fact, the AILA is already requesting for anyone who has any information about this. So if this affected you, please let the American Immigration Lawyers Association know. So that way they can collect your information and you can also be part of the lawsuit, which would be helpful. But if you still want to remain in the United States, even after all of this craziness, I recommend reinstating as soon as possible. Now, I'm not your attorney. I don't know specifically what happened in your case, so this isn't really legal advice. But one of the avenues or options for people who have had their visas revoked very recently is to request reinstatement. Now, typically this is something that your DSO can assist you with. So reach out to your DSO, see if they're willing to write you a support letter. And from there, you can potentially just have them take care of it for you, or they'll tell you what the reinstatement process is. But for a lot of other people, they have to submit what is called the Form I-539, which is an application to change or extend status. But here they are trying to reinstate their student visa status. Now, for this is a little complicated, and this is one of those things where I highly recommend having an attorney for this. Now, please know if an attorney is not needed, I will be the first to tell you this is something you can do on your own. Ask any of the hundreds of people that have had consultations with us. But for reinstatement of your student status, that is just a tad more complicated, and I highly recommend getting an attorney for this process. So with that said, best of luck to all the students out there, and please know that we are on your side.